Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video we are going to talk about how to learn Swedish in a highly effective way. Let's go! You know, to learn Swedish or to learn any other language might feel stressful, overwhelming, and you don't know how to start, where to start, what to learn, how to start, what to start with, because there are a lot of things to start with, right? Grammar, vocabulary, so many things that you just don't know. So I'm gonna talk about the tips that work well or super well for me in order to learn Swedish. You guys, start writing the words that you need on the daily basis. This is something that my teacher taught me 2 months ago or 1 month ago. She said something that was so important to me to hear. I was like, wow, that's so true, because she just said you need to learn the words that you need on a daily basis. Look around yourself, imagine situations, different kind of situation in your life, and think, how would I say it in Swedish? How does that sound in Swedish? What does that mean in Swedish? How would I say this or that in Swedish? So imagine daily life situations, different situation of your life, and think, how would you say it in Swedish? And write down, translate the words. So use the words that you need, not all the words in the world, because of course you don't need all the words that you see in Swedish, because of course you need to memorize the words, you need to use them. Otherwise, you will not just remember. To enjoy learning Swedish or to enjoy any other language, do me a favor and buy yourself a notebook. You guys, maybe I'm too old school granny that likes all stuff, all books and notebooks, but you guys, to write on a nice notebook is just so satisfying. So go get yourself a nice, cute notebook where you can write those words that you need in Swedish or in any other language and enjoy learning the language, because you have to enjoy learning. You have to get up in the morning and think, oh, how nice, I will learn now. I don't know, I will go and study for 1 hour, 2 hours, and you will have to take your cute notebook, which you can take to places and just enjoy and learn. So yeah. Another thing that is really effective to me is, you guys, record yourself speaking Swedish or speaking other language, but since we are talking about Swedish, record yourself speaking Swedish. I know some people will think, oh, I'm too shy to seeing myself speaking, I feel too shy to hear myself. That I know, it's really weird. I actually feel weird myself when I hear myself. It's just awkward. But I promise you guys, it will get better. You have to record yourself speaking, and after 1 month, 2 months, hear yourself again and see where is that you have to improve. You will hear yourself being better or being worse or being in the same level. So record yourself to see how much do you have to improve, how much you improved, and so on. It's really useful. Duolingo and other language apps are cool. I love them. I actually love Duolingo, for example. It's really useful and nice and cute app, it's motivating, but I would say that these kind of apps are not gonna help you in the long term, so forget about it. If you are in a really basic level of Swedish, it's okay to learn from the app and write down the words if you want, but it's not a tool to learn Swedish deeply, in a deep level, in the long term. So upgrade your resources and get yourself a Swedish teacher, for example. You need sometimes a Swedish teacher if you don't understand grammar, because grammar and grammatical rules are really important to understand and to know. So have a Swedish teacher that would be 100% from Swedish. I don't know why, but I prefer Swedish from Sweden, native, instead of someone that is from another country that speak fluently Swedish, because they still have that accent, that sounds, that doesn't make it perfect and doesn't make it nice, you know, to understand how does those vowels in Swedish actually sound, you know. No shade to foreigner teachers or something, but I honestly prefer to have Swedish teachers from Sweden, or someone that would have lived for more than 10 years in Sweden or even more, and would be sound absolutely Swedish. So yeah. Uttal, pronounce, you guys, in Swedish. One of my teachers told me that it's actually much more important to pronounce well in Swedish than to know grammar. You of course have to know grammar to make those sentences in the correct way, so people don't think that you are some kind of not okay. But that is so important, you guys. So if you don't pronounce well and your grammar is not okay, it will be a pannkakor, as Swedes say. But your boyfriend is Swedish. He's native. You can practice a lot with him. He can explain your rules in Swedish. This is something that I hate to hear, because it's not true. Of course I can practice with Swedish native people. Of course, that's smart, that's obvious. But not everyone can explain me the rules, the grammatical rules. Not everyone knows what does partikelverb mean, and how to explain me, and how can I understand what is that, and how it functions in a sentence. So of course it's cool to practice with Swedes, native Swedes, and you learn a lot as well, words and to pronounce, but you have to understand what is that you're using grammatically. So it's not like they are gonna help you, because people don't know. Not everyone knows Swedish grammar. Of course they know when they use it. They just know the practical way, but not the theory, you know. Not everyone can explain you grammar. So you need someone that would actually help you with that. You have to understand grammar. You have to understand what does this verb mean, that verb. What is bisats, huvudsats? I know, a long etc. of things that you must know. So yeah. Another tip, or another thing that I enjoy learning and doing in order to learn Swedish, is to watch series, you guys. There are different channels in Sweden. I don't know if it's available to watch in another countries. SVT, Viaplay, Swedish channels that you can watch series and movies from. I enjoy watching Swedish series and movies. I learn a lot, you guys. So this is something I advise. This is my piece of advice to you guys, to watch Swedish series with subtitles, because in this way you hear the grammar, you hear the pronunciation in Swedish, you see how people gesture and how people talk and how to pronounce, and you can repeat and you can repeat again and again and again, and you learn a lot almost by default. This is something that I highly recommend you to do. Watch series, read subtitles, listen, öva. Öva means practice. Yeah. Another nice thing that I like, and I want to tell you guys, and I want you to use it, is that some of the words in Swedish are really short, or it's just a vowel. For example, which means island in Swedish, is just one letter, or kö, which means line. You know, there are plenty of this kind of words that are really short, really like you know, just it takes you a second to memorize. So write down these words, find them out, and just learn them, because it's easy. So you just get to know more and more words. It's so cool. Another thing that I really like is to buy high quality books, or quality books. One of my teachers back in Barcelona, because I started to learn Swedish a long time ago in Barcelona, but then I left it and then I started again, and she told me to buy books from Sweden, books that would be published by Swedish teacher, made in Sweden, and so on. I don't know why, I don't know what is the reason, but this is something that probably works. So yeah, I would appreciate if you guys leave your comments down below and let me know what are the tips that work well for you to learn the languages, what are the languages that you are learning, and this kind of things. And yeah, hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, and see you guys in the next video. Bye!